What's going on, my YouTube dudes
and girls
and ladies? We're gonna jump straight into this arm blasting workout. So the first thing we're gonna do is curls on the cable machine with the
revolving
curl bar. And you want to make sure that you go nice and slow. Make sure that you're not rocking back and forth like you're on some freaking jungle gym. And for this one, we did 4 sets of 10 reps. You just want to make sure you go nice and slow, guys. Really control the motion, because you don't want to just be putting up a whole lot of weight that you can't freaking do just to show off, because then you're really not going to build a good physique.
And make sure that the bar is shaped like a W.
Yeah, a W. Alright guys, the next thing we're gonna do is my version of Smith Machine Skull Crusher. I've never really seen this done, so I want to say that it's an original move by myself, but I'm not 100% sure. And you just want to kind of do the motion of a skull crusher, so you're just coming down to your skull. Make sure that your elbows are nice and tight. You just want to make sure that you control the motion as well. You can bend your back a little bit, but just make sure that it's not too rounded off, or else you might hurt your back. So we're doing 4 sets of about 10 to 12 reps, and then we're jumping straight into diamond push-ups. If you can't do diamond push-ups, because this is a little bit of an advanced push-up. If you can't do this one, then just do regular push-ups and then work your way on to the diamond push-ups. And we're just doing about 12 to 15 reps on that one. Alright guys, and this is Jade doing the same motion, or trying to do the same motion.
Keep in mind, I just started doing these
so this isn't exactly a skull crusher.
I need to poke up my butt a little bit more, like Orlando was doing.
Yeah, I didn't say all
Work
that.
on that twerk action.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So excuse Orlando's horrible videography. I think that's how you say it. He is
that bad.
Not pointing the camera the right direction.
Yeah.
And so this is Orlando's dad doing it. He's kind of doing the same motion as me and a little bit faster. You want to keep in mind when you're doing your workouts to go a little bit slow.
This is what we've been waiting for the whole freaking video, guys. The one arm bicep curl. This is the #1 wrong thing that people do in the gym, and the #1 thing that people do in general at the gym. People be doing leg day and then they jump into a freaking arm curls. So what you want to do is you want to tilt your wrist in just like that, and make sure that you squeeze at the top of the motion and control it, guys. Don't start swinging back and forth acting all crazy at the gym. They might kick you out of freaking Planet Fitness for acting like a freaking crazy person.
And you don't want your forearm going behind your butt. Keep that in mind. Keep your arm at a straight angle,
parallel with your body.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so this is me again, doing one arm bicep curls. We're doing 4 sets of about 8 to 10 reps. On the first set, I like to go a little bit heavy and really exhaust and fatigue the muscle. And then in the following sets after that, I like to go a little bit lighter and really aim for the squeeze, and make sure that you're just going nice and slow and controlled. This is one exercise that you can really mess up your wrist if you do it wrong, if you start swinging back and forth like you're on a jungle gym. So just make sure that you control the motion, and then you'll have
a big old pump.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. God damn, look at that pump! Alright guys, this is me in the PF360 room. We're doing some dips. You want to make sure that on the dip bar, depending on the dip bar that you have at your gym, you want to make sure that you go to the closest setting. The closer you go, it's more aimed towards your triceps, and the farther back you go and the wider you go backwards, it's more aimed towards your lower chest. And again, we're doing 4 sets of 10 for this one. For this exercise, you want to just make sure that you're also nice and controlled, and you want to make sure you don't go too far down past parallel. This is actually the first video I'm ever watching of myself doing it, and I'm actually going below parallel. Maybe that's why my freaking shoulder problem, I have all types of shoulder problem. So just make sure you don't go too low.
Yeah, you want to be about a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, 90-degree, like parallel with the floor. I'm kind of going low.
Yeah, he's going a little low.
For this exercise, you're going to need a straight bar, and you're going to need some type of wall. Lean up against the wall when you do the curl. That's going to keep your arms from swinging backwards, guys. And you want to make sure you get a weight to where you can go all the way down and all the way up. I know Planet Fitness doesn't have too of a high number of a weight, but you want to make sure that you get something that's challenging enough for you to go up and down at a nice tempo, but not too heavy to where you feel like you have to step off the wall and start swinging. And for that one, you want to make sure that you do 4 sets of 10. And we're going to jump straight into the one arm tricep extension behind the head. And you want to make sure that you don't go too heavy, guys, because you can really snap the crap out of your freaking neck or your shoulder with this exercise. You just go slow and controlled with a lighter weight. Jade actually likes to sit down when she does this,
and it's perfectly fine to do so.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I personally just like to put my hand behind, my hand on my side for support, and I just go nice and slow and really push it out for reps on this one, because we're getting towards the end of the workout, and you want to make sure you get the best pump possible. And believe me, guys, if you don't have a pump by this time, then you're doing something wrong, because this is an extreme pump workout.
Alright guys, and for the tricep extension behind the head, you want to make sure you're doing the 4
sets of 10 to 12 reps. And last but not least, we got the cable curl with the ropes, guys. And for this one, you can really pound on the weight if you want, and you want to just make sure that you bring the ropes straight up to your forehead, straight up to your skull as much as possible. Some people like to kind of go up with it, and damn, look at that back. Some people actually like to go up and out with it. I like to just go straight up to my forehead in a V type motion. And for this one, you also want to make sure, guys, that you're doing it kind of slow and controlled. You don't want to be pushing the weight all crazy and whatnot, because you're going to end up hurting yourself.
And so also how Orlando was doing it, you want to extend your arms all the way, and also how you can see I'm doing it.
And toot your booty out just like that.
You can toot your booty. Toot your booty, girls. Toot it.
No, don't do that.
And unlike Orlando, I am extending out a little bit when I come up, as you can see.
Extendo-cito, cuz.
But also keep in mind, you want to make sure your biceps are close to your body. You're not straying far away.
And make sure your leggings are tight as hell.
So keep it nice and controlled. Again, you guys can see.
Flare your chest out like that. Guys, even when you're in the gym, just, you know what I mean, flex your shoulders out.
Hey, whatever makes you feel more confident.
Guys,
no, shush. Whatever makes you feel
tall, my dudes.
more confident and better about yourself, do it. You're at the gym, look good, you're gonna feel good. When you are
Damn, look at that face though.
When
That's
you're doing
constipation at its
what
finest.
you feel is, you know, sexy to you or makes you look good.
You think I'm sexy?
Keep doing it. You're gonna rock it.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And shout out to my dad, guys. And shout out to all the dudes that are over 60 years old still getting it in the gym. Look at the striation, guys. You can't play around with this. Over 60 years old in the gym, pumping weight like he's 25. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people out there that are still getting it and they're old as hell. But hey, you know what I say? Comment, subscribe, and keep watching, my friends.
Thanks, guys.